morning. We're going to start with guided class practice 113A. And let's start with our date. So draw a 2 1/4 inch line segment. Make it 3/4 of an inch longer. How long is it now? So get your ruler. I'm going to go a little bit above the direction so that you can actually see my lines on my ruler. So I'm going to put a dot for my 0. And then if I go to 2 inches, how many 1/4 inches are in an inch? I hope you said 4, because remember there's 4 quarters in a dollar. So here's our first quarter. Okay, so we're going to put a line there. Now we're going to add 3/4 of an inch. So 1, 2, 3. So it would bring us to 3 inches. Draw your line. And how long was it? 3 inches. Okay, and number 1, how many inches are in 7 feet? Well, our groups are 7. So we're going to be 7 groups of, and how many inches are in a foot?
12.
That's right, 12 inches. So we're going to do a little bit of mental math here. So 7 times 2 is?
14.
Yep. And 7 times 1 is?
7.
Plus 1 is?
8.
84 inches. Okay. Okay. So earlier on our lesson worksheet 113, we learned about an acute, a right, and an obtuse angles. So now we're going to identify these. So if we start with acute, an acute mean, I'm actually going to put it up above, acute, small, puppy. So those angles are going to be less than 90 degrees because they're small, okay? Our right angles, now what shows a right angle? Our little square, and that represents 90 degrees. And obtuse angles are angles that are larger than 90 degrees. So let's first start with an acute. Which one of these would you say is an acute angle? An angle smaller than 90 degrees. And I would say it's this one. So let's label it acute. Okay, on this one, what do you notice about this little square? Remember, that little square represents 90 degrees. So that would be a right angle, okay? And then, last but not least, our obtuse. Does that look like an obtuse angle? Yes, looks like it's larger than our right angle. So this would be obtuse, okay? Number 3, these are cheesecakes. Divide the first cheesecake into halves. You remember our half has 2 parts, so we're going to divide our first one into half. Divide the second cheesecake into thirds, and then divide the last cheesecake into fourths. Now, each cheesecake will have 12 strawberries. I don't expect you to draw those little fancy strawberries, so let's just put a dot, okay? So our first one, half of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So half of 12 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1/3 of 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1/3 of 12 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1/4 of 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1/4 is 1, 2, 3. Okay, multiply using mental computation. So again, you're going to start with the one number, multiplying it first by the number in the ones position. So 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 4 is 12. So it'll be 126. Okay, on our next one, 5 times 1 is
5.
Yep, and 5 times 8
is 40.
So it'd be 405. And let's double check that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And that was right. Okay, circle the letters with perpendicular line segments. If we remember, a perpendicular line means that when the lines intersect, we get a 90-degree angle. So on A, do we have a 90-degree angle? No, that's an acute angle. So that is not a perpendicular line. How about H? Is this a right angle? Yes, so you'd circle it. How about L? Is that a right angle? Yes, so you'll circle it. How about M? Is this a right angle? No, it is an acute angle. How about on T? Is that a right angle? Yes, so you'll circle it. Okay, find the answers and check subtraction answers by adding. So we can't take 2 away from nothing, so we gotta borrow. So our 0 becomes a 10. We took from this 0, so it becomes a 9. And then we had to take from our 4, so this becomes a 3. So 10 minus 2 is 8. 9 minus 0 is 9. And 3 minus 1 is 2. Now we're going to add it back and check it. So 8 plus 2 is 8, 9, 10. So drop our 10, carry the 1. 9 plus 0 is 9, plus 1 is 10. And then 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And we got 400, and it matches our top, so that is correct. Now we move on to our next one. I have 5. Can I take 7 away? No. So I need to borrow. So this 5 becomes 15. This 0 becomes a 9, and this 9 becomes an 8. So 15 minus 7 is 8. 9 minus 2 is 7. And 8 minus 8 is 0. So now let's add it back and check it. 7 plus 8 is 15. 7 plus 2 is 9. Plus 1 is 10. And 8 plus 0 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Did we get the same as the top? Yes, we did. So it is correct. Okay, over here in our last problem, we're going to add it up. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 3 plus 2 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. Bring down your decimal. 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 7 is 17. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Plus 3 is 14. Now here we get 2 groups of 10. I hope you noticed that. 9 plus 1 is 10, and 5 plus 5 is 10. So this would be 20. Okay, bring down your comma. And 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. And then bring down your dollar sign. It is $11,047.68. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.